you're not subscribed to my channel, guys, hit that sub button. I have a ton of good videos that I've been putting up for the last 4 years. You're welcome to go and check those out. And if any of you guys ask me any kind of questions, I promise you I'll get back. Okay, guys, just fed the tank with Cobalt, Beef Heart, Discus Flakes. Okay, premium fish flakes. That's what I'm feeding them. Okay, now if I look at my blue, he's not eating. What's wrong? Why isn't this Discus eating? Why are the rest of them eating, but not him? Let's talk about this for a minute, guys.
Yeah. Kinks. Yeah.
YouTube, what's going on? So your Discus is not eating? Guys, you came to the right spot. I make these videos for you, the hobbyist. I don't care when you're watching this video. If you're watching this video 10 years from now, if you interact with me, I promise I will respond to you. If you're not subscribed to my channel, hit that sub button. Even if you don't agree with all the content that whatever I'm saying, this is a hobby, and this is a hobby for people who love these type of fish. Okay, everything that we're all trying to do is the same thing, which is provide proper care for these fish right here. So if your Discus is not eating, I promise you, this is the simple solution that I'm going to give you, and that's just vary their diet. Okay. Another tip that what you can do is you can call your breeder, call the people that you ordered it from before you leave your local fish store, or if you've already left and you're experiencing this problem and you're just now finding this video, give them a call and ask them what they're feeding their fish. Okay, because it turns out my LFS, when I got the blue diamond here, he was barely eating. Okay, it was kind of picking at stuff, but really more just kind of tasting and checking it out and then rejecting it. A lot of times with Discus, if they're feeding them live foods or something like a beef heart mix or something like that, they won't accept anything else. Well, I called my LFS, hey, what are you feeding these guys? And they told me we're feeding them frozen bloodworms, and we're feeding them this certain kind of flake. Well, I don't prefer that kind of flake. I prefer beef heart flakes. Okay, and that's what I normally feed all of my Discus once they're past like a grow out stage. I'll try to keep them on that beef heart. Well, with this one, I didn't raise him from a fry. I didn't raise him from a juvenile. Therefore, I need to do some investigation, find out what they eat. So as soon as I bought some freeze-dried bloodworms, okay, I don't ever feed my tank bloodworms, ever. Okay, bloodworms, they can often be loaded, and they can give you a cause of flagellates, and you'll see that through stringy white poop. I don't ever do that. I don't want to buy Seachem Metroplex by the truckload to start treating the tank for feeding them frozen bloodworms. I don't do that. California blackworms, yes. Frozen bloodworms, absolutely not. Freeze-dried frozen bloodworms, yes. That's kind of digressing just a little bit. So I'm going to stay on point here, guys, and I'm just going to say that as soon as I started to vary their diet, immediately he started to eat. Okay, so my next trip will be to get some frozen beef heart cubes that I can start to feed to them. Normally I wouldn't feed these to Discus that are already past the juvenile stage and are just packing on some extra fat and growth, normal growth cycle. But with these guys, with this guy, I mean, I just have to do it because they've already been eating frozen bloodworms, so they are spoiled to that. Now, the other two Discus that I brought home last week, they're eating just whatever I put inside the tank. And vary their diet. Go out and buy different types of foods all at the same time, bring them back, vary their diet, crank your heat up a little bit. And a lot of times, if a Discus is just getting used to your tank, sometimes they just really won't eat for just a minute. It all depends upon the personality of the fish. They all do have different personalities, and they all do act different. I appreciate your guys' feedback, even if it's constructive criticism, even if they're different opinions than mine. This hobby is about me. It's about you and how we take care of these fish right here. That's what this is all about. That's why I make YouTube videos. I make YouTube videos to be able to talk to other hobbyists from around the world, okay? And I appreciate your guys' comments and your feedback. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up, guys. You know what time it is. I'm out.